one person joined. Hello. Hello, Jonas. Hello, Nathan. Wish you a good evening. It's the first time we do a live stream on Instagram today, so we're gonna try how it's going. How are you guys? Hello. Hello, Nathan. Nice to see you here. Because it's very cold now, I'm going to make some tea. Do you guys like tea? As you can hear, somebody is training there. My student is training some punches. So I'm drinking one of my favorite teas. If you're interested in what I'm drinking, it's Wudang from China. I don't know if I can see. Ah, yeah, up there. Okay, I have two visitors, two people. So I just keep talking. Okay, another one. Hello, Holy Warrior. Welcome joining our live stream. Like I just said, it's the first time we do a live stream, and just a little bit Dao talk. So here's my mask, just in case somebody come in. We do a little bit talk because tea is good. Yeah, tea is wonderful. What kind of teas do you like? Maybe you want to share it. So yeah, the Fenghuan Dancong is from the Fenghuanshan in China, and Dancong is a very special. It's very long leaves. Very long leaves. If you like tea, we can speak about tea all day. I'm a tea enthusiast, if you want to call it this way. And yeah, wonderful. I have some stuff here lying around. I'm going to explain or show later. Let's see if somebody join us. Yes, Elemental Dao joined us. Hello, welcome. Fusheng Wudang Tianzun. Some friends from Germany. Gesundheitspraxis Keller ist auch herzlich willkommen. Fusheng Wudang Tianzun. I'm just preparing some tea, drink some tea, and if you like to see, here is my little setup for my new office drinking tea. I have only one person set up for the tea, and especially for the live streams, I'm going to use this place now. But the problem is the camera stand. I still have to figure out how to use all these things. Well, anyway, we had a lot of friends contacting us, asking about a lot of items, and I want to use this chance also to explain a few of the items. You see, the stuff I'm playing with is so-called Shouchuan, and this is made from sandalwood. And the sandalwood Chenmu, and no, sorry, in English the sandalwood. Yes. Oh, Aldair from Mexico. Hello, welcome joining us today. All right. So because some of our Dao friends ask about the items in the Dao shop, and I thought maybe I should. Hello, Fusheng Wudang Tianzun. I thought I should make a little live stream talking about this. So I came up with the idea of doing a live stream today on Instagram and talking about some of the items. And some of you already know we have an online shop where you can get some Daoist tools, some Daoist items. And because this, we have a lot of questions. And I've been doing a lot of videos recently for explaining some of these items or artifacts and those tools, but there were a lot of questions about other items, especially about this Shouchuan, this bracelet, you call it in English. My English is also not so good. Yeah, my Chinese is much better than my English. Okay, the water is cooked, so maybe I just show you first how to brew tea, how I brew the tea. Yeah, so some of you might say, oh, the Hulu amulet, I I'm very happy. Yes, Jonas, you bought the Hulu amulet. Yeah, wonderful. The Hulu amulet. I didn't bring it here. It's downstairs in the glass display because there were not so many people asking about this, but it's a wonderful thing. I also really like the Hulu shape. Hulu is actually my favorite shape, and if you can see, this is also kind of a Hulu shape. But this teapot is actually called qiezi, like a eggplant, but it still looks like a Hulu. I really like the Hulu shape. So yeah, Hulu is a typical Daoist thing. Wait a second, I have a Hulu right here. And this is the one I put on my key chain. I already lost one, but this one here is really nice. I put this on my keychain and play with it all day. And because I already lost one, I put this somewhere else now. And yeah, you know, the tradition in China is to play always with these kind of little things. And the hulu has a special meaning. Yeah? Just because you say the hulu amulet, I'm probably could share this kind of thing. So the hulu sounds very much like fulu, and this is a sign of luck. That's why in China, in Chinese culture, the hulu, the gourd bottle, I think is called, is such a widespread symbol of luck and wealth. And there is stories of immortals. There is one story actually from Zhenzhenfeng in the Zhenzhenfeng Quanji. You could read that. Just a short side note for you if you're interested in some good books. Zhenzhenfeng supposed to meet the emperor once, and he said, "Yeah, you can join me in my hulu bottle." And then he like transformed or entered the hulu bottle, and nobody, of course, can enter this. No one who cannot transform or transcend his physical body. But the hulu has a lot of shapes, and big ones, small ones, and also you can use this as a vessel for medicine. I also use for some medicine. People put wine inside. Yeah, this is a typical ancient or traditional Chinese kind of way to store medicine and such things. So yeah, you probably wonder why I don't throw away the first brew, the first pour of the tea, because this is high quality tea and I really don't like to waste any of it, and it's quite clean. So Gregory, join us. Welcome, Gregory. Just to remind you, next week we're gonna start with the third semester of the online study program. The third semester is starting next week, probably next week Thursday, as always. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to explain about this nice piece here, and this I already used for quite some time, and recently I picked it up again to just explain this, like sandalwood, pearls, or bracelets, and it's just put together, and they are actually carved with I don't know if you can see this, they are carved. Can you see it? I think maybe the light is. They're carved with the Qing, the scripture or the classic of stillness and clarity, Qing, or in English you say stillness and clarity, but in Chinese say Qing means clarity or clear, and Jing means stillness, so it's a proper way to say it is like clarity and stillness. So yeah, 台上老君说长清精精, and on each pearl there are a few sentences, and if you can read it, you can learn the Qing Jing Jing from it. It's in Chinese, of course, but yes, very welcome for all those who join us. And I was just talking about this nice bracelet. So the Qing Jing Jing is actually the first scripture we learn. Also my students, they all learn the Qingjing as first scripture, because the Qingjing, or 台山老君说长清精经，福生无量天尊，福生无量天尊。The Qingjing is the first scripture in the Zaoke, in the morning liturgy, and this is a shorter scripture. It's just a few pages, and for those who want to get into Daoism or learn about Dao, 学道, learn the Dao, is you will not get around this scripture because it teaches you all the basics. Just the first sentence is 劳尽曰，大道无亲，生与天地；大道无亲，云行日月；大道无名，张扬万物。无不知其名，强名曰道。What this means in short is that the Dao, Fu Sheng Wu Liang Dian Zhen, it was a nice one, right? So yeah, of course I memorized the Zaoke and Wanke, the morning and evening liturgy. So I can tell it by heart. I can explain you what this means. The first sentence is just explaining what Dao is. It's very simple. Dao is the mother, or brings the earth and the heaven, or give birth to the earth and the heaven. And 无不知其名，强名曰道 means I don't know its name, so I call it Dao. It's the same like the first sentence in the Dao De Jing, 道可道，非常道，名可名，非常名. If you don't know its name, we just call it Dao. And there is a way, for those who are interested in the Dao De Jing, there is a way or a transmission given to me or taught to me by one of my master, is Shi. And he told me a way of saying the Dao De Jing in a different way, because there is, if you leave out certain characters, there is a different meaning behind this. And this is also how a lot of Dao masters cultivate the Dao De Jing. So it says 道可道，非常道 is the original text, right? Yes. 富生无量天尊 Jonas, I don't know where you're from, but very welcome to stay in touch, and have a good day. 富生无量天尊. So it says the 道可道，非常道. And the secret transmission, I just say one sentence, is 道非道，不可道。道非道，不可道。Daoist, I also know you. welcome, 富生无量天尊. So, and because we wanted to talk about the Qingjing today and about this bracelet, because some Dao friends, they asked me about the bracelet. So, like I said, there is the complete Qingjing carved on here, and it's quite nice. It has a very slightly scent of the sandalwood, and because I wanted to show you the new version, and you can see, I take that pack. You see there is a little difference. Here you see this is still very light in color, and you can see the darker parts is the characters. And here, because I'm polishing it with my hands for quite some time, I think it's already for some. Okay, Jonas is from Germany. Welcome. When it's possible, wenn wir wieder aufmachen, bist du herzlich willkommen, uns zu besuchen. If it's possible to join us here in Wudang, you're mostly welcome. Everybody is mostly welcome. After the lockdown is ended, we hope it's gonna be soon, and everybody can join us for some good tea, for some good Dao talk, live talk. In person is always good to have some tea. So yes, as you see, I'm touching it all the time. This is kind of a habit, and I don't have a cloth on here, it's somewhere there. Usually people also use like a microfiber cloth, I think you call it in English, and they polish it and polish it. Oh yeah, welcome, Wudang Pai Tai Chi from Great Britain. Yeah, Fusang Wuliang Tianzun, welcome joining us, watching our little live stream here. I just talk about how to polish these things with a nice cloth or with your fingers. It gets dark when you use, when you don't wash your hands. It's gonna get very, very dark. Hello, Fusang Wuliang Tianzun. I hope you're all well in Great Britain. I saw the news just recently, and I'm a little bit worried about all my friends in Great Britain. I hope you stay inside and stay healthy, and all the situation gonna turn to the best soon. And yes, so this this bracelet, when you like those we have in the shop, they look like this because they are new. They are still very light in color, and they also smell. You know, the difference between real, I can teach you this now. If you come across something like this, and you want to buy some nice items, maybe for your friends or for yourself, you know, there's a lot of fake sandalwood or pearl bracelets around, and how to see if it's fake is very simple. You have to smell it, and if it smells really, really intense, then it's probably sprayed with perfume, because the sandalwood doesn't smell that intense. It smells like real good and real fine, but not like a bad perfume. The second is, if you look at the pearls, yeah, you can look at them from the outside, and then where they drill the hole, so you can see if there's a different color, then they spray it with color, and the color contains the perfume, the smell, the scent of the sandalwood. There's also sandalwood oils, which is also used for polishing this kind of things, or also for hair, or also for combs. But you know, for those who are like interested in this kind of things, you see this is already very dark, and this is how it looks when it's light. And yeah, you probably can't see it, but they're basically the same color inside and out. So this is how you can figure out if it's fake. And there's a lot of fake things. There's also fake teapots. I've come across like many years ago when I buy first teapots, like this kind of teapot, a normal teapot like this, and it was very dark from the outside, and inside it's very light. So they spray it with color, so it looks like a good Yixing teapot. But this is definitely not the case if they're different colors. Okay, for those who are still staying with us, I wanted to tell you one special thing, because this is what people ask us about, how we do this, or what's happening with these bracelets. Because you know, there were cases people say, okay, after they start wearing it, you know, they have like they feel a little bit better, or also like in terms of health or in terms of luck, you know, they feel there's a change coming, because these are kaiguang. And what means kaiguang is, let me show you this one first. Yeah, I prepared this for you to show you. Like, this is what we call the shuwen, or a biao, and this is especially for this one is for shenxiang, but this is usually for the blessing ritual, to empower the items or the statues or whatever you want to empower with the spiritual energy. And this is only done by a priest, and the Daoist priest has the power to invite the deities into the statue, or also empower these kind of items with the spiritual qi, with the spiritual power. So this is actually, I'm showing it again, This is normally like a empty one. Of course, we fill this out with a lot of things like the addresses and such things, and then stamp it, and then also use a kind of talisman to empower this. We call it in English, call it register, at least I call it this way. Cody, hello, nice to have you with us, Cody. I hope you still have my Dao De Jing. I remember just recently I went through all the photos. Cody, nice to have you with us. I found the photo with you and me standing in front of one shop where I just gave you the Dao De Jing. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, this stuff is very important for empowering anything with spiritual energy. If you see the priests, they burn, like this is gonna be rolled up. After it's read out loud, it's put in like a box, kind of like the envelope, and on the box is the address and the name of the deity written where we're gonna offer this. And usually here we offer it to the Xiongwu Dadi or Zhenwu. It's our patriarch and the Yuzhengguan. And yeah, if you're interested in this, maybe there are some videos on the channel, on the YouTube channel Daoist Liu or Wudang Pai Germany. You could have a look, and you're gonna find some of the videos where we do the offering for the Kai Guang Yishi is called this, for the blessing ritual. And because there is it's necessary, and this is let me find the one where we stamp it. Yeah, it is very necessary for the people to know, so we fill out like a certificate. Yeah, this is for a different item, but this one here has a stamp on it. And yeah, this is actually for this item. And we have also like this kind of Bagua talisman, and it's basically the same kind of thing. You can hang it around your neck. It's a really nice fu on the back. Yeah, I'll show you here, this one. It's like Taishang Lao Jun, Hu Shen Fu, Hu Shen Fu. This is for protection, and then in front have the talisman, the Bagua, the Bagua and the talisman in the back. So this one also went through the same ceremony and the ritual for the blessing ritual. And here's how the certification looks like. We send out like the items put in this kind of bag, so they are not touched by anybody else but the priest. And then we send it together with this certificate of blessing, Kai Guang Zheng. This is called Kai Guang Zheng, and this is very common for Daoist temples. They produce this kind of items, and this is actually very common for Daoist practitioner or for Daoist believer, Shanxinren, to go to a temple and get like a souvenir or get an item because they want to keep the talisman or the blessing around their body. So we have actually this kind of bracelet, and we also have these kind of Bagua amulets. Yeah, this is also sandalwood, and it's a very slight sand, and it's really, really nice. I also wear this, but I didn't bring it today, so that's why we're training today, so that's why I don't wear it. But for those who are interested in this, can also look in the shop. Actually, what I also want to show you, because this is all for those people who are asking me the question. I had like 3 or 4 people asking me recently about this, these items. Yeah, right. There is another item for those who like swords. This is like a little peach wood. This is different. This is a peach wood sword, and it's also come like this with a little talisman on the back. This is also Taishang Lao Jun, Hu Shen Fu, talisman for protecting the body. And these items, like these 3 items, they are all went through the blessing ritual. Just recently we because recently we had a new delivery of handmade bracelets and also the Bagua amulet and the swords. And this is how the sword looks like this. So also I have like writing on here like a 平安，这个一肩报平安，一肩报平安 which means one sword for protecting the body. Yeah. For those. Bist du schon fertig oder was? Nee, noch nicht, ne? 1000 Schläge. 1000, hast du schon 1000? Nicht gezählt? Ah, da musst du von null anfangen. Okay. Yeah, okay. So for those who understand German, it's gonna be really funny now. Okay, so and also what I want to show you is because somebody asked me to give this to them. So for those who watch this, and if you're one of those who asked me about the bracelet, I'm also giving you this talisman. If you want to receive one of those bracelets, this is actually a very special talisman. Oh, I just see it's probably mirrored. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can see it the right way, but this is Ruifu, which means like this can empower the wearer, or where you put that to success. It's a Ruifu means it's gonna be for success, and because I think it's from India or Indonesia. I don't really remember. I have to look on the messages. But the Dao friend asked if I can give them a talisman for wealth. But this one is better than wealth. It's for success. So if you want to get rich, you need to work hard. So if you don't want to work hard, then maybe you need to be lucky and win $1 million in the lottery. But if you have this kind of Rui means like bringing the success. Aldaye, Fusang Wuliang Tianzun. Yeah. Actually, Aldaye, your sister is doing 1,000 punches over there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your home training in the moment. The Ruifu is for success, and it doesn't mean that you are successful in earning a lot of money, but you're successful in your plans. So whatever you want to achieve, you're gonna succeed with this with the help of Zhao Yuanshuai. It's Zhao Yuanshuai Ruifu. Zhao Yuanshuai is one of the 36 heavenly officials, and for those who don't know about this, I recently shared a post from a Daoist blog from somebody, and it's very interesting. They show a lot of pictures of the yes, a lot of pictures of the 36 heavenly officials or heavenly generals. They called Yuan Shuai, Sanshi Liu Bu Yuan Shuai. So there's also a lot of talisman for the Yuan Shuai, and they are helping us to do a lot of things. Also during the ceremony we're doing rituals, and we ask for the help from those Daoist immortals like the Yuan Shuai. And especially for my personal practice, I will not get into this in detail, but I'm also always connecting with 3 certain type of Daoist immortals, and they are also from these 36 generals. And there is a picture, it's over there, so it's a little bit far away to show you, with like the Baishen Tu is called Baishen Tu, with 100 something different immortals and deities on there. And there's a big department on the left and a big department on the right, and they're both together 36 like heavenly officials or heavenly generals, and they're called the Yuan Shuai or Sanshi Liu Bu Yuan Shuai, Sanshi Liu Yuan Shuai. Yeah, and there is a lot of talisman. I'm always looking around me because there's a lot of stuff around me hanging here. Maybe I can show you if it's in close range. I can show you. Yeah, there is a lot of talisman also related to the 36 generals. For example, the Tianshifu, the Heavenly Master talisman. They are almost all of them. They are related to the Yuan Shui, the heavenly generals. It's getting really cold. Gonna see. Wie spät haben wir es denn? 5:08. Ach so, hast ja noch ein paar Minuten. Yeah, maybe next time I can draw some nice talisman, because I need to have a good setup. Here is now a tea setup, and usually I would have like use the other table over there. Well, maybe I can show you. So yeah, this is usually a setup for making talisman. Oops, here. So just take out a few paintings. There's many paintings here. I want to see whether we can hang them up. There are some of Daoist masters and some of our own paintings. Yeah, and this is actually now you cannot see it, but this is the setup for making the talisman. Here's the ink, here's my brushes, and the most important is a stereo sound system, Bluetooth, for Daoist music. Yeah, I could also play some Daoist music now for you guys. So the water is cooked. The water is boiling. I mean, this is proper English. Yeah, for those who are laughing about my English, yeah, you're welcome. I'm not a native speaker, but I speak better Chinese than English. So next time maybe we do it in Chinese. But maybe only a few people that can understand. So I have a wonderful box here. Don't know why I come up with this now, because I wanted to start music before that. No, of course there's no battery on it. Yeah, okay, then maybe next time. I know why, because we left it on last time we used it. Okay, so anyway, this is a nice box. There's Daoist music on here, and you can just play it or listen to it. Unfortunately, there's no power. Okay, so I hope I answered a few of those questions recently for my Dao friends. There's still some of you watching, and I know there's many people out there with questions, and I have still a lot of different questions to answer, but we're gonna wrap this up for today. I'm gonna enjoy my last cup of tea, and then I'm also gonna look on my student, what's she doing there. I just wanted to explain in detail the bracelets and the ceremony, or how we use this, or how we bless this in a ritual. And like I said, for my Indonesian friend, or Indian friend, I think it's Indonesia anyway, if you want to have one of those bracelets, yeah, I will certainly send you the talisman. Yeah, I show it again. It's really nice. Actually, it's really, really nice. This is very original. Yeah. Ruifu. The success talisman. Or for those who want one, yeah, you can also send me a private message, or how you call it here on Instagram. I'm really not sure about it. But anyway, I'm going to have a look, my student training, and I wish you a blessed day, blessed night. Oh yeah, I think there is also a possibility to join a live stream. So next time maybe we can have like a conference, and for those who want to watch that, yeah, they're also welcome to join the conference call. I think it's possible. I've seen that before from people doing this kind of conference. So anyway, I wish you a good night. It's very cold. It's very cold. Okay, see you next time. How to close this? Just press here. How to close this? Do you know how to close this? Emo? I really have no idea. Here you go. Alright, see you next time.